Hello everybody and welcome to Frostpunk. This is one of my most anticipated games of 2018 and I'm super excited to be able to play it for you guys today. Now it's a little bit unusual for my channel to upload a straight cut let's play of the game. If you want to see a more scripted, concise preview video of the game, I've uploaded one of those as well. It's about 6 to 7 minutes and it covers everything that this game has to offer, at least in the demo. This demo covers the first 10 days, so we should be able to bang it out in about an hour, and I thought it would be a good idea to upload a bulk of gameplay alongside that 6 or 7 minute preview video so that you can decide if the game is for you or not and really invest into seeing how the mechanics play out over time, how the features break down, and what the moment-to-moment gameplay is like. So that's what we're going to get straight into here. I'm not going to dilly-dally any longer. If you like the idea of uploading both types of video, please do let me know in the comments below, and let me know by liking the video or sharing it or helping the channel out. It really does help. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get straight into it. I'm going to try and not have anybody die. I mean, that's pretty obvious. You should be striving for that anyway. But I've played this twice so far, and both times a lot of people have died. So we're going to try and have nobody die this time, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so in the summer of 1886, the snowstorms began. Crops failed, people starved, millions fled south. They met only chaos, famine, and death. In the farthest reaches of the resource-rich north, the British Empire began construction of heat-bearing generators, where a chosen few could survive, safe from the chaos of crumbling civilization. They ran out of time. An apocalyptic ice storm came from the south, devouring all in its path. People fled in panic. Some managed to cross the seas and reach the site of a generator only to find it frozen solid. The generator was designed to power a city capable to weather the end of the world. It falls to us to build it. Alright, so here we are. Here's our generator and here's our population. Okay, so fight the cold. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to the other buildings. Without it, we freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. So I'm just going to pause the game really quickly. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly guide you through the UI so that you know what you're looking at and you can follow along pretty easily. Up here we've got coal, wood, steel, raw food, and food rations. That's our resources. We're going to be keeping an eye on that pretty closely as the game progresses. Then obviously we've got our time here. This is our kind of scheduled times, work time at the moment, and it's 8 AM. Our massive temperature gauge up here, it's pretty self-explanatory, minus 20 degrees Celsius, I believe. Then we have here, we've got the temperature will drop by 20 degrees in 4 days. So we can see it's day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. And this is going to be a 10-day playthrough. And up here we've got our steam cores. That's really not that important for now, but I think you use steam cores later on to power machines and things like that. Down in the bottom left we've got the generator. This is our active quest area. Any missions or active quests we get will pop down here. Right now we need to activate the generator, 0 out of 1, and stockpile some coal, 0 out of 200. Down here we've got our build button and our book of laws button. We'll get to that a little bit later. And here we've got discontent and hope. Hope will fill up as we do good things, discontent will fill up as people die and bad things happen. Down here is kind of our active statuses bar. I'll check this a few times throughout the game, but right now we've got 80 homeless. And we can see our population down here. We've got 80 out of 80. Unemployed, these are the unemployed. So we've got workers, engineers, and children, and 50, 15, and 15. Everyone's unemployed right now. We've got no jobs assigned to anybody. Alright, so let's crack on. Right now we've got 30 wood and 10 steel and 20 food. So that means we can actually start building some houses. And we've got 80 homeless, so we might as well get cracking on some of the houses right now. So we'll build 3 tents, I think. That's what we can afford. And each tent will be able to hold 10 people. So that's spent all of our wood, and our food is... Oh, we're out of wood. And our food is going to be consumed, basically, just to really go really quickly, food will be consumed by each person. Normally they consume 1 food ration, but I think they consume 1 raw food if there's no rations for them to have. And essentially 1 food turns into 2 food rations. And we've got 80 people, so if you just do the math really quickly, we've only got 20 food for, you know, 80 people. It's not going to work out well. It's going to turn 20 into 40, and then 40, half the people will be fed for 1 day. So it's not looking too good on the food front. So let's start getting some resources in quick so we can build a hunting hut and all that stuff that we need to get for people to start gathering food and things. When you do a little bit of a zoom out, by the way, I might as well show the crater that we're in. We're in this kind of pretty isolated crater. There is a way out and in with this like little elevator pulley system. And it's a technology that hopefully we'll get later on where we can go on expeditions. So let's take another quick look at our surroundings. We can rotate the camera all the way around. We can see all the little people down on the ground. Like I said, we've got workers, engineers, and children in the mix down there. And men and female as well. Male and female as well. So we've got coal piles, kind of frozen trees, coal deposits, steel wreckages, wood crates, and things like that. So some of these are like loose resources. These are like loose. People can just go and pick them up. Whereas things like the coal deposits, people will need to mine them, and you need technologies and things to do that. As we zoom out, we can see different things. We can see 10 out of 10 people are going to be assigned to build it. These are build tasks. And then, you know, they're just kind of status effects and things. Things with red attention are things that are very active and kind of... You kind of need to pay attention to them as they're happening. So right now it says generator shut down. There's not enough coal to activate. If we click the generator, we can see our heat level or our temperature levels of everything. And we'll get to this a little bit more. No point really looking at it until we actually get some coal. So I'm going to let time play now, and we'll just assign some people. So we want some workers to go out and gather some of the wood. We'll get some workers to go out and gather some of the steel, and some workers to gather some coal. And then excess workers can go get some more wood crates, and maybe we'll just throw down some engineers while they're not doing anything as well. Alright, let's play the game. So I'll probably keep the game at pretty much regular speed. I might throw it up to 2 times every now and then. And we have tutorials active at the moment. I don't really need them at this point. I've played, you know, a decent amount to know what's going on, but it's pretty good to just check in on something and to show you guys if I need to explain it, in case you're wondering why I've left that on. Alright, so our boys and girls, they're off through the snow, through the harsh weather, in dire circumstances and times. There's just 80 of them. God help them. And they're going off to gather all these different things. Now, because it's minus 20 degrees, walking through the cold, gathering this stuff, this isn't going to be good for them. Obviously, they're going to get cold. They might get frostbite, and they might get sick. And we'll have to deal with that as it comes across. Now, right now, we're just in the process of building houses. And things heat outwards from the generator, okay? So everything's built around this generator in a circle, essentially. And we're only going to be able to heat, like, one level. If we click that... I'm not too sure. Oh, well, we need to be able to turn it on to be able to show you. But basically, the first ring around this place is all we're going to be able to heat. So any of the buildings we build anywhere else, it's really not going to matter. Now, each homes will have like little, you know, little campfires and things that will keep people slightly warm. So that's not too bad. And now we can check how many unemployed do we have. We have 5 engineers not doing anything, and there's nothing for them to do. So we might as well tell them to go, hey, just go grab some coal while you're at it. And this shows that they'll get 6 coal per hour when there's just 5 of them on it, as opposed to this pile, which is getting 18 per hour because there's 15 people on it. And these are the times that they work, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and it's 11-ish now. So we'll just speed up the game just a little bit as they run back and forward. Oh, we've got a little dilemma for us here. So if we click the dilemma, child labor. Sir, there's so much to do and not enough hands to do it. Maybe we should consider putting children to work. Okay, let's open the book of laws and consider it. And let's see what our options are. So we've got 2 options. We can either go with child labor safe jobs or child shelters. So there's not enough hands to do all the work. We shall allow children to be employed in safe places like cookhouses or hothouses. So this is like kind of a law that will say, you know what, you can do work, but you're only going to work in safe environments. And we can see that this spans onwards up to child labor all jobs. So that means that they'll even work the mines. Now, child shelters might lead to something else, like medic helpers or engineer helpers. Or maybe that's what child labor will lead to. Child shelters might actually just end the chain completely. I don't know. I'm not going to get either. Let's see what child shelters say. Children will be safer if they stay in child shelters during the day, and they won't be causing any mischief. And then we can see this will give us a building, and it'll make us want to build that building. It'll tell us we need to build it. And hope will decrease with this one, and hope will increase with this one. So we don't need to do any of this stuff right now. I think we're fine. Unless we're really hard pressed for resources, there's no reason to tell the children to go to work. I think right now they're fine. Look at them playing. They're having a great time. They don't realize that, you know, they're basically 2 days away from death. But no, they're fine right now. Alan Fisher. There he is. He's unemployed. He's just playing. It's fine. Parents Jane Fisher and Ulysses Fisher. He's not working in any place, and his rest place is a little chilly. So we can actually check all of these houses to see who lives in each one. I do wish there was a slightly better way of tracking people so I could keep track of Edward Hall all the time. Hopefully they'll add that a little bit later. And maybe even the ability to name your own people. But yeah, so we've got not that many houses. We've got way more wood coming in now. So the next thing I want to build is a hunter's hut. Now, having just a little bit of experience with this game, I know that a hunter's hut should be built just a little bit further out. It doesn't need to be heated, so there's no point having it like right in here, right next to everything else. So I'm going to pop it down out here. And I just want to make sure that I did that right, that a street can actually... Yeah, okay, so then we get a street to go along the side of that. And now we'll just build more regular houses. So we'll get more tents. Plenty of houses for everybody. Everyone should be happy. And this cookhouse will, or it's not a cookhouse actually, it's a hunter's hut, will allow us to assign workers to the hunter's hut, and they'll go off and forage and hunt animals and come back with a little bit of meat every day, a little bit of raw food every day. Not that much, to be honest. It's 15 per day, I think, which basically is unsustainable with a population of 80, so we will need 2 of them at some point. Now, houses will need to be connected by streets, which is what I was building there. Streets are like this little thing here, and you can see kind of how the building system works. We can build streets all in like this circular pattern. And after, even if you lay down houses in a grid, you can still build streets in between them. You don't need to do it beforehand, which is pretty nice. It's quite a flexible building system, I would say. So yeah, so we've got more houses coming in. That's kind of the priority for now. Just keep getting wood, keep getting houses. We've got 50 homeless. We should be down to 20 homeless by tonight. So that's the alarm. The shift is ending. So that's the alarm to say the shift is ending. It's 6:30. Everyone's going to come back, stop working, and rest. They will continue to build houses, though, until it's bedtime. So here we have hunters. That's what we can do with hunters, resources, all that stuff, moving the camera, construction, and the generator. So we have got coal for our generator. Let's turn it on. Cool. Alright, so the generator is on. Activated the generator, and it wants us to stockpile this amount of coal. We'll probably burn through a lot of it tonight now. But it should be fine. Now this, I'm still kind of trying to figure this stuff out. The overdrive level will go up a little bit every time, I think, but it kind of just tampers out until you actually activate an overdrive. And then, what do we have here? Shutdown, yeah, the shutdown temperature. So we're at the full max temperature now. Our steam level is at steam level 1, and we can't go up to steam level 2 until we research it, and we can't improve our range until we research it as well. So you can see our little range here. The different, if we look here, temperature, freezing, very cold, cold, chilly, livable, comfortable. So red, you know, obviously the red, more red the better. The more blue, purple, the worse. And the lower the kind of temperature, the higher chances of getting sick. So temperature comfortable prevents getting sick, and that's obviously good. So if we check here, this is where we can always see our kind of how things are. So chilly, low risk of getting sick. Comfortable, building insulation and heat zone prevents getting sick. So as long as we have this generator on, that'll keep people pretty happy. I think what we can actually do is turn it off and things will stay relatively warm until this yellow bar goes all the way back down. But I like to just keep it on and see how it goes. That might be a waste. I'm not too sure. I guess it's up to you to really toe the line of how much heat do you want to give your people, and how willing are you to play the, I don't know, how willing are you to let them possibly get sick, you know, to run that risk. Discontent is falling right now, that's pretty good, and the houses are being built. We can build even a few more houses. Don't want to completely envelop the place because we'll need, certain buildings need to be in the heat zone to even function, like a cookhouse and I think a medical post. So I don't know if we can get that yet. Oh, we could. We just need 20 wood, so we'll have to wait until the morning until they get more wood for us, and then we'll have more stuff. So let's speed time up now. We'll speed it up to very fast because it's nighttime. Lights out. Keeping everybody warm. Oh shit, someone's sick already? No way. We've got our first sick person. Edward Hall. He works at the wood crates. His spouse is Margaret Hall, and he has a child. Oh god, he's a father. Hopefully he'll get better. We'll have to build a medical outpost. As soon as we get a little bit more wood, we'll build medical outposts next. Hopefully he can be healed pretty quickly. And a hunter's hut, or a cookhouse. And then they can start turning this food into food rations. It's quite important. I might have actually messed up a bit by just going all out on the housing. But I think I cleared all of the homeless. There's no homeless. Everybody has a house. So that's pretty good. Everyone has a comfortable home. That should prevent people getting sick. We've got 3 people who are sick now. That's crazy. Come on. Everyone's in a nice heated house. I don't see what's going on. But I guess it just happens. Okay then. So let's speed time up just a little bit. We'll turn it on to fast. This is the day-night cycle. I'm actually going to read this. So this is our daily routine of you people. 6 a.m. wake up, 2 hours of free time. 8 a.m. start work, 10 hours of work time. 6 p.m. end of work, 6 hours of free time, and bedtime, 6 hours of sleep. Now I think later on in the game they're going to give you things like recreational activities to do to keep people kind of happy, give them hope, give them something to do other than just work all the time. It would be pretty cool if it was like Prison Architect and you could actually decide, hey, I want you people to work from this time to this time, and like really push them to the limit of how much they're willing to work and how happy they can be. Because you could imagine then later on maybe like you might get something like machines that'll do all the work for you, and then people are just pretty happy all the time. It's getting a bit of lag there. It seems like, I'm just going to point this out, every now and then, if you notice a cut in this Let's Play at any point, it's because every now and then I'm getting some weird lag and I just have to stop my recording and restart it. It's just a weird thing with this game for some reason, but the game runs really smooth otherwise. Alright, so it's 8 AM, people are back working. We want to build a medical post for these guys quickly, so let's pop it down where we can. We can rotate it if we want. I don't really know why you need to do that. We'll just keep it like this. Pop one there, and then we'll get the cookhouse next so that we can start turning some food into food rations, because people are going to start getting pretty hungry pretty soon. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. And they're still working on their coal piles. This stuff doesn't last forever, obviously, so on the coal piles and the wood piles and all that different stuff. So we need to get our technologies going soon as well. And that will actually mean that we'll have to remove some houses, because technologies need to be close to the heat source as well. But we can build some more insulated houses on the outer layers later. The children are still unemployed, they're still happy. I think we're fine. We don't need to put them to work just yet. Let's speed up time again, and let's just check on our food building. So Hunter's Hut, 20 wood. Just need a little bit more wood. There we go. No. Oh, I nearly made a big mistake. We want a cookhouse. There we go. Nice big cookhouse. And we can rotate it around. They're going to face it this way. It looks kind of... Oh, face it in. Okay, it looks kind of cool that way. So that'll hopefully get built pretty soon. There's 0 out of 10 workers for both of these things, actually. So that's a problem. We need to take someone off some of the things we don't need. So steel, we've got a lot of people on. We've got tons of steel. We're not going to be using it for a while. So we'll reduce that down to 5. And 10 people should start going back to build some of these buildings up and take care of the sick. So the generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we should not take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of your coal reserves. So this has just come up because we've hit 200 coal reserves. Our first quest is now complete. Now food. There's no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. I'm already way ahead of you. So that's what we're doing here. We've got 3, 4, 5 people going to be placed on this little building now, and they'll start building it up. Under construction. Things are going great. Everyone's got their rucksacks. They're coming back into the main city. Or little area, village, town, whatever, and they're going to be bringing in all that good stuff for us. Our resources are doing fine. 250 coal. If we zoom out, it should say how long, about 2 days worth of coal at the rate we're burning at the moment. You can check our consumption rate. This is how much we should consume in like a day or whatever, I think. Things are going pretty good. Everywhere's super hot. They're loving it. And now we've got our cookhouse. So what we need to do is put engineers on this. So now I need to go around and take any engineers off other crap that we have on. Just make sure the engineers are working on what they should be. So, with basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue those that we left behind. Build a beacon, scout the Frostlands, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. So to get a beacon, we need a workshop. Okay, let's just slow it down. I need to just take stock of what's going on. So what's this? We need engineers in here in the medical bay, and we need engineers in the cookhouse. And this is just... Oh, the Hunter's Hut has workers in it. Yeah. Okay, so now we need to start thinking about what we want to take people off. I'm going to take people off the steel for now. We've just got tons of steel. And we can get... I'd like to get engineers in on there. I'm just going to pause it. This is one thing I don't like about the game. I always struggle to find where my workers are at. Okay, there we go. So we've got 10 down here. 10 engineers are working on our wood crates because I just had them temporarily on that. We'll put them on the cookhouse for now. And put whoever back on that. And there we go. So we've tons of wood coming in, lots of steel. Things are going pretty good, actually. So now we've got engineers working on the cookhouse. You can have both workers and engineers, but I think engineers work better on it. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure about that. And then for a medical post, you can only have engineers. Hunter said it doesn't really matter. And these guys are going to be gathering 15 food per day. But they're not even working right now. It's crap. It's not adjacent to a street. My bad, I must have built this wrong a little bit. I thought I have a street here, but I guess I might have faced it the wrong way without realizing. So we'll do that. Now it should be hopefully facing a street. That's a little problem, I guess. Because they're right on top of it, but no one's actually working it. It has to be connected. It has that little road connection icon here, that red icon. So that's how I could have told a little bit earlier. So food, I think, is our big concern. And we have 4 sick. So we can check this place. Patients, 3 of them have arrived. Hopefully won't need too long in there with the nice heat source right in front of them. They'll get nice and warm and they'll become great in no time. So the other problem we wanted to solve was now we need to get a workshop. So I'm going to build a bunkhouse here, which is kind of like a more insulated house that requires actually some steel. This just requires 10 wood. This requires 20 wood and 10 steel. So it requires a little bit more. But the reason that we need to build that really is because, well, essentially we need a workshop, and a workshop's going to take up more space than we have in this like immediate area. They'll have a heat level, and I'll show you how that's kind of described a little bit later. It would be good to get one going like almost as soon as possible. So let's cancel this building. Demolishing someone's home that they've only been living in for a day, but you know, that's life. So what we need here is a workshop. 15 steel, 15 wood, 5 steel, and a base heating level of 1. So as soon as this is demolished, which should be no time at all, we'll just get rid of it and pop this one down in its place. Come on, guys. There we go. Alright, so you can see it's a really big building actually. We'll need to get rid of another house, which is a little bit dangerous. Someone might go without a home tonight if we're not quick enough. So what I'm going to do is actually tell them to build another bunkhouse here. And we're going to have to connect the street around this way. Actually, we can do it on an inner circle. Alright. Oh, I'm starting to get that lag problem. I might need to pause it in just a second. Okay, let's go tech, workshop, and we'll just need to wait until they're finished. Okay, cool. Need to be quick. Go. It's kind of annoying that it doesn't line up perfectly right now, but it's just the way it is. Oh, you can actually choose to have a little bit more room or a little bit less room. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, we'll do this. We'll do it this way. I think that's fine. So we'll see how that goes. Oh damn! If I knew that, then we didn't really need to get rid of it. We could have fit a tent there. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh well, we can put down another medical hut there or something if people get sick. Hopefully they'll get all this built before they go to bed. I mean, it's pretty late. It's 11 p.m. now. But I don't know. If I was them, I'd want to build the house. So we need to add a new research. We'll do that in a second. We actually need to assign engineers to this, though. So what I need to do again is... Okay, I'm just going to actually just quickly pause it and stop this recording issue right now. So 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So it should be a bit smoother now. Anyway, so we've got the bunkhouses built. Cookhouse is built. Hunter's hut is built. We're just waiting on... Oh yeah, that's what I want to do, is find some engineers to see what they're actually doing right now. And then we'll speed up time. So we've got 5 in there, 5 in there, and still 5 out here. So let's get these guys off. And these guys can go onto the workshop. So engineers will work on things like the workshop, medical outposts, cookhouses, things like that. And now we can add a new research and get our beacon. And that's going to cost us 20 wood and 35 steel, but luckily we have that, so we'll start that. And they'll begin it in the morning during work hours. So let's speed up time now. I'm kind of conscious of how long this might go on, as we want to hit 10 days. We're just coming up to 4 days, and the temperature is about to drop. Alright. So, what we've got at the moment is 4 sick people in treatment and 2 people who are just regularly sick. I'm actually going to build... What is this one? Build a beacon, rescue survivors. Okay, cool. We're alive and warm and fed. I guess there's that. That's Joseph Kemp. Charles Cawthorst. Move, lads. There's still plenty of work to do. Okay, there was no homeless. I guess that was good. And this will start research now pretty soon. Just making sure... Oh yeah, it doesn't start till 8 o'clock. Okay. No problems there. Everything looks pretty good. The generator's doing well. Everyone's warm. Relatively speaking. Let's get another medical post just in case. Down here. Although, actually, we don't have the engineers to work on this. I think what we'll have to do is change the cookhouse people to be workers and not engineers. It seems like the only logical thing we can do. Because otherwise we just can't work at all. That's the problem with only having... Well, I mean, we could... You know, there are children to just sitting around doing nothing out there. Alright, let's speed up time, see what's going on next. Right, it's 8 a.m. There's going to begin work. Our research has now appeared down here. And we can see it's at 5%. That shouldn't take too long. And a beacon, like I said, will allow us to start doing expeditions. And searching for other people. And bringing them back to our colony. Searching for resources. And just learning a little bit more about the world. So we've got people still going for the coal pile. The coal reserves seem fine. Wood crates. We've got a lot of people on wood right now. And nobody on steel. But I think that's okay. I think everything is pretty well balanced right now. This doesn't have anyone in it yet. So I'm going to take some engineers off that. And just put on a few here. Actually, let's take... Yeah, okay, and we'll put 3 on cooking food and 2 here. So food is being transferred right now. We probably need another hunter's hut, actually, because we're so low on food. It's like getting crazy. Trying really hard to have nobody die. Oh, I don't know if I can cancel that, can I? I can. Sweet. Basically, I just had a little bit of OCD there, where it's not facing the same way as this other building. Oh, it never will, just because of the circular design, I guess. Alright, that's fine. Let's just leave it the way it is. And let's build a little street out to it. There we go. No problems. Okay, so some people will go build that, and then we'll assign more people to go get... Because we've got so much coal, we could actually probably take people off coal for a while and get and focus on food a little bit more. While we wait and hopefully find some people out in the world. So let's speed things up. Food is now completely run out. Although we've got food rations, so 21 people are going to be able to eat, and then we're out. And we're almost out now completely. So that's kind of a scary thought. Oh crap, we've actually got 25 people doing nothing. So some of these different things must have run out. So let's get more people finding food. I didn't see what ran out. So coal pile is good. It seems like the wooden crates, both piles just ran out just that time there. Excuse me. So we'll assign some more people to the wood out here. Wood is, I find, something I run out of a lot. So we get as many people on that wood out there as we can. So now we've got... Yeah, we've got no one free anymore. So we've got 20 people searching for food, 15 on coal, 15 on wood, but 3 people are actually sick, so they're not even going out to it right now. And our generator's just pumping out heat constantly, trying to keep people warm, trying to keep people hot. Doing a pretty good job of it as well. We're at the 300 coal. So yeah, coal pile was depleted. Oh, the coal pile is now depleted. Crap. We've got so much coal now. Let's just focus more on wood. Just for a little while. Okay, beacon researched. Sweet. We can now build a beacon. Let's just pause it real quick. We've actually got no discontent. That's really good. So let's add a new research. What could we get? A steam hub, faster gathering. That's like an upgrade. Yellow ones are upgrades. Blue ones are completely new. So a hunter's hut upgrade, bring it back more food, or faster gathering, bring resources in faster. So people get coal, steel, wood faster, or with this one I think it's just people get 5 extra food every time they do it. I think that's a pretty good one. We might have to go with that. Don't think we really need anything else. We don't need a coal thumper or a sawmill just yet. Sawmill will allow us to actually get the frozen branches that we saw earlier. We can't quite get that normally. Alright, let's get the hunter's hut upgrade. It's only cost 10 wood for now. And now what we need to do is build the beacon. So that's going to cost 35 steel and 20 wood. We've got enough steel already. So let's just speed it up and wait until we get enough wood. Oh, it's rest time. We just didn't have enough wood. That sucks. Damn, we were so close. The weather is about to change as well. So things are about to get even colder. And let's check how these guys have been doing for food. There they are hunting. This guy's about to bring home 15 wood soon, and this hut is about to bring it not for another while. We've got 8 people who are hungry, 6 people in treatment right now. That's good because I think we have a total of 7 people capable of treating people, so we haven't maxed out our medical treatments yet. And we can see Edward Hall, Tim Rothschild, Jack Sholomondoli, and James Reck even, and Emma Peel are all in the medical bays. So things are going pretty good. Let's just speed up time as we get into the evening now. And what's wrong here? 1 sick absence. 1 sick. Oh wow! One of the actual engineers is sick. Emma Peel is supposed to be working, but she's actually in her own thing. That's kind of funny. She could treat herself. All right. Good night. Get some sleep. 31 people are getting a bit hungry. There's 2 levels to hunger. There's hunger and then starvation. So you don't want to hit that one, obviously. And then after starvation, that's it. So it's getting a bit dire. We're going to try and have nobody die. I'm trying really hard not to have anyone die here. Good morning. It's 5 a.m. We're getting pretty good again. The weather's just about to we're about to hit a cold snap. So things are about to get pretty rough. We need to hit this beacon as soon as possible. And start looking for more people or looking for a bulk of supplies. Something that can just help us. Okay, we just... Oh god, it's getting colder every day. It is. Everywhere is now chilly, even with the generator on. So what we can do is kick it into overdrive mode. And this will start raising the stress level of the generator. If the stress level gets too high, it's just going to explode. So we're going to have to toe the line between exploding and not exploding, basically. Okay, beacon is now ready to get. I just need to check, does this have a heat level associated with it? It does not, which is great. We don't want that. Let's pop it down here. And hopefully someone will get out to building that pretty quickly. Then we can go on an expedition, hopefully bring back something. Food piles, more people. More people would be a bit of a problem, actually, because we don't have the food to support that right now. So we'd have to see how that goes. Alright, let's speed up time again. We're about to get more food coming in. That's really what we want more than anything. We've got 5 food rations, 31 hungry people. Let's see if we can just find our cookhouse. It's over here. There's only 3 people working it. I think that's probably our problem. Not that many people are sick, so you know what? Let's turn off that medical station right now and max out the amount of cooking we're doing. Although I think actually the bottleneck is our raw food, not how fast the chefs are working. So might not have even needed to do that. We've almost eliminated all sick people, though. That's good. Well, I say eliminated. I mean that for the better. We've almost eliminated the disease, not the sick people. And these guys are building this slowly but surely. And this is, we're about to get another bundle of raw food coming in. You really want the bundle of raw food to come in during the day so people can actually... Oh shit, mild frostbite. Someone's after becoming gravely ill. We've got 2 gravely ill. Uh-oh. That's not good. I guess because of the cold weather, we've got problems. Sir, one of our people became gravely ill due to frostbite. It was inevitable while working in such cold. I see. I see. That's not good. Oh, I'm after getting this goddamn slowdown again. I don't know what's happening, but basically I'm running my audio recording software. If I stop my audio recording, everything runs back at a completely fine frame rate. There must be some sort of CPU bottleneck somewhere that is causing this issue with the recording and the audio thing as well. I'll have to try and fix this for in future. Hopefully you can just bear with me one more sec. Alright, apologies for the slowdown again, but we're back and everything's fine. Okay, so we've almost got this built, 75% under construction. Our faster gathering is about to be done. That was so good. I don't know if it'll actually count, if we'll get more straight away. Oh, if this ring completes before this one. Hunter's upgrade researched. It seems like it's going to be smart. It's only going to do it when it resets. Alright, so first, gravely ill. Sir, one of our people fell gravely ill. If you sign the radical treatment log, the gravely ill will be treated in medical posts, but this treatment may leave them crippled. Alternatively, you could sign the sustained life law to keep the gravely ill alive until we build an infirmary to treat them properly. Alright, let's figure out what to do with these people. Well, no one's died. I don't want to be looking at that. So, radical treatment or sustain life. Sustaining life will be we can't cure the gravely ill, but we can at least keep them alive. We will not risk crippling people with radical treatment. Now, the thing with this is the gravely ill will be kept alive in medical posts, but they will not be treated and they'll remain a burden and they will crowd the medical posts. And obviously, we don't have that many people to look after them. You can only put them in if someone's looking after them. Treating gravely, the other one is radical treatment. So we'll try everything we can to cure them, down to invasive surgery, including amputations. So treating gravely ill in medical posts can cripple them for life, meaning I don't think they can ever work again. So that, similarly, they'll become a burden, but they'll never heal. But they might be better. I don't know. The gravely ill are treated in medical posts. Signing will slightly increase the hope. So we'll have increased hope for both these situations. I'm actually going to go with this one. I haven't done this one before. Radical treatment. We're going to see if amputations can pave the way for keeping our medical posts, you know, free of a burden, I suppose. It's a tough choice. We'll see how it goes. The beacon is now operational. We're no longer lost and blind. From now on, our people will be able to survey the icy barns that surround us and learn their secrets in time. So we've unlocked the world map. So, this is where our generator is, our city. We've got a crash site and a lost expedition. I think the lost expedition is where we have to go, rescue survivors. So, what we need to do is create a scout. So let's pause this. We need 5 free workers. That's a tough one. Where the hell do we get 5 free workers? We've got a decent amount of coal, plenty of wood. Maybe we should take some people off the wood. because we've got 30 people working on wood right now. So we'll take 5 off. These are going to be our expedition crew. Where's the beacon? Oh, this is the beacon here. Okay, so let's make this crew go out somewhere, and we'll tell them to go to the Lost Expedition. It's going to take one day to get there, or 10 days to get there, and 10 days to probably come back, or 10 hours. Sorry, 10 hours to get there, 10 to get back. So they're heading out. We'll see how it goes. And I think the little balloon will rise when they start going. So we've just activated the building. There they are, our noble band of... Oh no, they work at the cookhouse. That's someone else. Never mind. But yeah, there goes our little beacon. People will then know that we're here. People will then be able to find their way home. Everything should be fine. We've got 4 sick, 2 gravely ill. That's not too bad. Still just 1 building's worth of people. And I think we've got a new research that we want to get. So let's see what else we could get now. We could upgrade our... We could actually upgrade to the next tier. I think that might be a bit quick to be doing that. Let's see. Boilers will keep people warm longer. Steelworks, sawmill. A sawmill, workers turn frozen trees into usable material, producing up to 80 wood per workday. Oh, wow. Let's get the sawmill then. Coal thumper is pretty cool as well. It's like a sawmill. It'll wash away kind of snow and ice and wash coal up to the surface, I think, and it'll just make new coal deposits that we can kind of get. Alright. Let's keep it moving. We're going to speed things up now. Although, let me think about what do we need to get here. Everything's fine. We don't have any... Oh yeah, we put the gravely ill in the medical post. That's what I was trying to think of. I was thinking if we need to build like a cemetery or something, but we don't. Discontent is rising. Hang on, we got some issues. People are hungry. Facing starvation. Captain, a crowd has gathered to complain angrily about the hunger. Many of them haven't eaten in a long time. Let's try to sort it out. This means I'll have to feed everyone in 5 days, or I'll have to feed everyone in 3 days and stockpile some food. Oh, I don't know if I could do that one. I'll try this one. Trying my best. Alright, we've got 26 food rations. Actually, I think as they eat, we need to feed... Oh yeah, look, they're actually feeding them already. We're feeding them already. They're waiting on that food to come in. Hunters will depart to gather raw food. They're not going to depart till tomorrow, which is pretty annoying. That's why I don't really like the hunting building, just because they might come back in the middle of the night and then they don't go out again for ages. Whereas they'll stay out overnight if they happen to be out overnight, you know? Rescue 20 survivors. So our little expedition crew is here. It's 5 hours and 29 minutes to go. Everyone's going in and out of the cookhouse, gathering as many meals as they can. There's 10 more meals to go. There's no more raw food. We're waiting on this one to finish. Hopefully the most hungry people are eating, and the hungry were fed. Oh wow. Most of the hungry people had a meal and are somewhat satisfied for the time being. Hope grows, discontent falls. Oh, that was quick. We are still overdriving this generator to the max right now to get these people warm. So hopefully everything's okay. Nobody's freezing. This generator is kind of halfway up to exploding right now. Now when we turn off the stress level, this doesn't just fall back down super quick. It actually stays there for ages, so you can't just toggle it on and off that easily. Alright, let's speed things up. Let's see how our expedition our expedition's actually almost reached its destination now. And 3, 2, 1. So the rest of our people made camp here, too exhausted to go on. We should escort them to the city. They will suffer losses if they have to find the way themselves. Ooh, okay. So thank God you found us. Without a leader, we spent days unable to decide which way to go, and this waiting has got us starving. They showed us a trail leading north to some kind of shelter on a hill to the west. A dark cave entrance is just visible. Storm shelter and inhabited cave are discovered. So we could escort them or send them back on their own. Some of them may not last the journey, or I'm going to escort them back. I want them all to come back safely. No death run. That's what we're trying here. Now we've got a storm shelter and what? A broken tower to head to next. So I guess the idea is if we just sent them back on their own, we could have continued out to the next area with minimal, you know, not very much time to get there, but we're going to make sure they get back safely. Okay, so it's going to take them 10 hours to come back with that crew. Let's speed things up. It's still nighttime. It's 3 a.m. Everyone's sleeping. We've got 16 hours left. And I think we're getting close to our danger stress level. Okay, so we'll have to turn off this. It is getting mental, actually. 80% stress. So things are going to get a little bit cold for a while. And discontent is going to rise as things get cold. But damn it, there's nothing we can do. Do you want us to run the risk of blowing the goddamn generator? You bet your ass we don't. Do you want little Timmy to have to work? Little Timmy, we want him to play and to be happy, and his parents to survive. That means sometimes letting the cold take over. Temporarily. You just need to ride out the storm. Okay, so our next technology is our sawmill. Okay, let's just keep time going up right now. We're getting a bit low on coal. I'm getting a little bit worried about that, actually. Wood is probably fine for now, so let's get on another coal pile. So we've got 10 people on a coal pile. Hopefully that'll help, because we've been burning through it with that overdrive and all that stuff really quickly. Food is doing okay. People aren't too hungry. We've got one starving person. We've got food rations. Come on, whoever is starving, you gotta eat right now, dude. He's going to eat. Mike Osborne. Starving. Come on, Mike. Get in there. There's 9 rations. 9 rations and you're starving your balls off. So hopefully he'll be fine. Everyone's working. Everyone's getting something. There's 3 sick absences from the wood piles right now. That's not too bad. And the hunters' lodges are working working overtime basically to get what they can. This guy isn't working actually. Why? What the hell? Waiting for workers. What the hell's your problem? Sorry about that. Hunters, going to work. Yeah, get to work. Come on. Good. Okay, they're doing it now. 22 food rations. Okay, we're staying on top of it. And coal is starting to go back up again. And we're still in this horrible cold spot. We're about to have... Oh, nice. Look at this. Here's what they brought. 5 engineers and 20 workers. The scouts have arrived back home. And we're almost at the next day where the temperature will increase slightly. So now we've got 25 homeless. Okay, we actually need to build some new buildings. Okay, good news is we can put these people on work and get some more steel. Steel is pretty close by. Grab as much of that crap as we can, and then question, it's a miracle that we saved so many survivors from our expedition. Those who didn't make it, God rest their souls. But what about other cities? We've yet to find any other sign of any other place where people's lives are warmed by a generator, though there were supposed to be many. We must find out where they are. I wonder will there be multi cities to have a look at. Let's get another expedition going. We could go to the storm shelter, the broken tower. This tall wooden tower is broken in half. Under it, a small hut sits on the edge of the cliff. No signs of life. A bulky cylindrical construction stands on a small hill by the northern trail. The Union Jack is flying over it, but we see neither smoke nor movement. Ooh. This is my objective, apparently. Alright, let's head there then, I guess. Scouts will go back out. Is everyone working again? We've got 5 engineers not employed. How many sick? 5 in treatment. More sick are needed. Okay, well, we have more sick. More sick are needing treatment. So let's treat them as best we can, and let's continue our little time for now. Oh, look at all the people coming in from the scout thing. All these fresh faces. We're up to 105 people now. I don't know how hungry they are, though. They don't seem too bad. Seems to be a lot of sick people that just flooded in, though, which kind of sucks. Hope they don't spread their diseases. I wonder what they do as well, like, oh, if someone's fallen pregnant and we have to deal with them. Build an outpost to deploy... An outpost depot to deploy outpost teams. Oh, I don't know what that is yet. Okay, coal is going up for now, which is good. Let's activate this. Keep people warm just until we get this next temperature. I think we can do a little bit more on the stress level for now. And we really need more steel coming in if we want to build more bunkhouses. We've got a little dilemma. Freezing at work. Captain, a few people are concerned about the freezing temperatures in their workplaces. Should we do something about it? I'll have to heat some workplaces in 2 days. I'm not one for half measures. I'll only have 1 day to heat some workplaces. This is weird because I don't actually have workplaces yet. They just work on coal piles and stuff. I'll do this one. Good idea. We'll try and build a sawmill and then actually build a little something next to it to keep them warm. So what we can get, I think, is a steam hub. This will be... Oh, wow, it's 20 steel. Alright, we're out of steel. I don't know if they can even build this now. Oh shit, first amputation. Captain, to save this man's life, we had to perform an amputation. We succeeded, but he can't work, at least for now. Perhaps we can make advances in medicine in the future. Oh, okay. A care house. Oh, that'll look after people that can't work. So the unpredictable cripples and gravely ill will be kept alive at a sensible cost in a special home. New building, care house. Gravely ill are kept alive in a care house and no longer burden medical posts. Cripples and gravely ill in care house eat half as much. Let's do it. We'll build one when we get time. We've got 1 cripple, 25 homeless, 6 in treatment, 7 sick, 2 gravely ill, and 1 hungry. Food isn't really an issue, it seems, but homeless is going to be an issue, especially in this really cold weather right now, especially during nighttime. I think it was a mistake researching the Steam thing right now, because I feel like if we abort that, we're not going to get the stuff back. I don't know. Fuck it, let's abort it. Oh, no way, we didn't get it. We didn't get it back. Ah. Oh no, it's okay. Okay, that's fine. It's not going to even start because we don't have it. Captain, a word of advice. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best ones. You don't have to agree on everything they ask. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. I guess because I'm saying yes to everybody. I've got a lot of tasks now. Build a care house. Secure at least cold workplace conditions for those people. I don't know. We'll try. There's too many people want too many things right now. But I'm taking on a lot, I guess. So let's see what everyone's working on. We've got wood crates out here, 14. Coal pile out here, 15. Cookhouse has got people working on them, making food. Bunkhouse has got people living in them. We basically need a lot more steel. So yeah, the steel wreckage here. Let's assign 50 people to it. And we've got an extra person not doing anything. Who do we have not doing something? A worker. Why can't we? Oh, that's weird. Maybe he's sick or something? I don't know. Seems strange. It says like I've 1 unemployed, 1 idle worker, Daniel, and I'm trying to put a 15th person on that, but it said it can't assign anyone. What about this one then? Yeah, weird. I don't know. It's not adding up. It might be because of this. Maybe he's idle, but he's also crippled. Oh, he is. Okay. He needs a care house, and I think even with a care house he might go out and work every now and then. Our first cripple. God damn. Oh shit, yeah, the stress level is pretty high now. Whoa, 91%. Alright, let's speed things up. We're almost on day 6. This is gonna be a long ass video. Hopefully you guys like it though. I'm having fun. I love this game. I love it. I just wish I had the full thing. Can't wait till it comes out. Our expedition, 6 hours 40 minutes. 1 sick absences, 5 out of 5. 9 people are in treatment, 8 are sick. 1 person is burdening the sick place. We actually need another sick home quickly. We need steel as a huge priority now, actually. So any other steel around here? Actually, this might be all the steel we have. I don't see any more. That's it. That is all the steel. Oh no, there's some here. Okay, let's get as much as we can. It's 6 AM, so basically the next task now for today is to get our steel up to build bunkhouses, to then demolish some of the crappy tents, fill up, get rid of the homeless situation that we have, and then make room for the care house so that it'll alleviate the problems we have in the sick shelters or whatever right now. So that is the plan. We need steel. You promised people warmth, you delivered. I don't even know how I did that. I think it's just because the temperature is dropping itself. I promised the warmth, the weather got better. So that's good. So hopefully people will be kind of okay now for a bit. We need some coal badly. We're down to 44. We got 7 hours of coal left.
Work time. Get moving.
Get moving. Steel wreckage. Come on, boys. Get on top of that. Wow, these guys are just literally walking through the thickest snow in the world. Perfect. Okay, steel is now coming in. We need, I think, 10 for every house. And I think we could just build another one here. Yeah, 10 steel. So let's play at medium speed for now. Okay, there we go. So that should sort out a lot of our problems for a while. Wow, we're really on the edge. Oh, this guy is done. So our expedition has reached the storm shelter. The shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. Oh my god. Search the area. The inside of the shelter is sturdy and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. Otherwise, the next team will be entitled to have your kidneys for breakfast. Signpost by the trail points in 2 directions. Winterhome, 54 miles. London, 1934 miles. Bridge to Winterhome discovered. So we can take the resources. That's 200 wood, 50 food rations, and 1 steam core. Awesome. Okay, take those rations. Come straight back home. And then now we can basically take everybody off wood because we know that we don't need anyone working wood. We don't have anyone working wood because wood's going to be taken care of when these guys get back in 20 hours. They've got a long distance to travel. They're going to come back with food and steam cores. I don't know if we can use the steam cores for anything, but that's still a really, really good abundance of resources. So how are we doing? 90. Okay, our coal situation is fine. Our steel situation is improved. We could build even more houses here. Lots of housing, more than we need, some might even say. This place is inoperative. We need a road to connect this area up. There we go. And that does actually use a little bit of wood every time we do that. Steam hub researched. Okay, we don't actually really need that now until we get our sawmills going. So what I'm gonna do is faster gathering. I think that would be. People gather coal faster, gather steel faster, gather wood faster. Oh, I don't know. I kind of want to just get the upgrade. I suppose we'll start this. It's only 10 wood, so we'll start this now for now. Oh, no, 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 no. Definitely not, actually. We'll get the coal thumper. That's what we need. We're going to run out of coal soon. I don't really know of many coal piles left. There's one here and one here. Actually, there's one here. Oh, there's actually a decent amount. But still, it's better to plan long-term on that, for sure, I think. Than get something we kind of don't need. I like how the houses actually connect with little walkways between them. It's pretty neat. We've got some sort of dilemma here. Radical treatment. Sir, one of our people is facing death, but he refuses amputation. He's determined, but gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. What should we do? Cut off his leg. He's not thinking straight. Anything to keep him alive. You understand? We've got 5 sick absences at this place right now. And we've got a lot of people unemployed. Let's get them on this stuff. We must have depleted something. I don't know where these people have just come from. Maybe sick have been healed or something. I'm not too sure. 10 people are in treatment. 10 people are sick. We really need a care home like ASAP. So let's demolish this area. 8 wood we'll get back for demolishing that. And then we can build a care house right here when it's ready. So what other buildings did we get? So we've also got a sawmill ready to go, a steam hub, and a beacon. Steam hubs are basically like little localized zones of heat, which we will build when we put down a sawmill, which we'll probably put down somewhere like here to keep this place pretty warm while people are working, especially in the cold days. So the work day is over. We've got another bout of steel, which is great. Are people living in this place? Everyone's living everywhere. We need another Another house like that though. Although before I do that, I want to build the care home. So care home next, please. Boom, fits perfectly. And then people, yeah, see we don't have enough actually for this house. So some people actually might have to go homeless tonight. 5 people in fact. Although I think when the care homes free up, people live in them, I think. So care house promise fulfilled. Care house has been established in accordance with the new law. Hope grows, discontent falls. So yeah, there's only 2 people homeless. Not too bad. Not too bad. So the 2 crippled people are living in here. So it's interesting. It says going on expedition, even though he's gravely ill. I don't know. It seems like they're still, as long as they have a care home, they're still able to kind of work. As long as you're looking after them like that. Now this requires a comfort level of 2, I believe. That's why they're kind of difficult, or a heat level of 2. But I think we've got that. Yeah. Here for some reason. I don't know why this place is so warm compared to everywhere else, but it just is. And we're at minus 30. The temperature has risen like we said earlier, so things aren't too bad. Food is a little bit low again. Coal is getting low. Wood is low, but in 8 hours we're going to get a huge bout of wood coming in. So things are looking good. Nobody has died, you know? Say what you will. Nobody has died, and that's the goal. Alright, let's fast forward time. Let's just read about the care house. People who become crippled move into the care house, giving up their houses for others to live in. Care house residents can't work, but eat only half as much as others. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is good. We're gonna live the... Oh, so they can't work, actually, so... The guy who's on the expedition who's gravely ill, I guess, is probably just gonna stop working and go back there. Alright, it's 5 AM, time for people to wake up. We've got a lot of people who are sick. I feel like we need to put down another medical post, but I don't think we actually have the engineers to support that right now. Because both our medical places are full up. It's interesting, the care house doesn't actually require you to have people work it. It's pretty good. Oh, I'm getting my slowdown again, my routine slowdown. I might fix it now in a second. I actually don't really mind it too much, but I don't want you guys to suffer through it. Alright, I'm just going to pause it really quickly, fix this slowdown issue, and then I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Issue fixed, hopefully for a while, and let's see how it's going. So we've got 2 gravely ill, 2 homeless, 10 in treatment, and 12 sick that aren't being treated. That's my worry. If they could just die basically at any moment. So that's a pretty big worry for me. We don't have the engineers to spare though, and I'm not too sure where I could, like, you know, Skype them from. If we have a quick look at our book of laws, I mean, we could do something like child labor. Kind of don't want to do that, you know. We haven't needed to enact anything for death. Food is pretty much okay. The fighting arena. Wow, I haven't seen this before. Nothing relieves tension better than watching a few rounds of an all-out slugfest. I don't know what that would do. It slightly just increases hope, probably, when people are in there. I imagine you get people who are injured or something. Emergency shifts. Sometimes we have to concentrate on the task at hand at the cost of everything else, or die. Oh, you can force workers in any facility to work for the next 24 hours. Jesus Christ, that's crazy. So you can do that. Child shelters I thought would be pretty cool. Children will be safer to stay in child shelters during the day, and they won't cause any mischief. Don't need to do any of this stuff, I think. We're fine. It's not going to help us immediately. This expedition's almost coming back with a ton of wood. I'm looking forward to that. We can build our next couple buildings and have better homes for people. Although we've almost kind of hit the... I will have to start building out this way, I think, for the next one. Yeah, there's just not much we can do. We just need the people to be healed. The people that are in treatment need to be healed. Is there anything I can do to help? Maybe heat them up even more? Now now this place is like super hot. They need to be, you know, they're boiling hot, killing off all the germs. Because that's how medicine works. And hopefully this number will start to fall. The number of people in treatment, or the number of sick just in general, I guess. Because it seems to be like 20 people sick. And I'm just a little bit worried. Okay, in just 36 minutes, these guys will come back with a ton of wood. We've got 2 people that are unemployed. Let's get them working on steel. Scouts have returned with cargo, 50 food rations, 200 wood, and 1 steam core. Thank you so much. And they're waiting for their next expedition. So this might be the last one of the game. We could go super far out, 2 days to arrive to Winterhome. I don't think there's any point. Broken Tower crash site. Might be just more resources here at the crash site, so we'll head out there. Send those guys off. And hopefully they'll come back with some more resources that we can put to use. More food and stuff like that. 50 food rations is insane. Everyone's going to be fed. No one's going to go hungry. Raw food, steel, wood, coal. Okay, yeah, tons of wood now. We don't ever need to be on wood. Which kind of actually renders my sawmill rather useless, because we don't really even need to build one or do anything with that. So let's speed things up. Coal thumper has been researched. Again, we don't really need that. Until we run out of actual coal deposits, we don't need to create new coal deposits, I suppose. So I guess what we could do then in our research is open up this, add new research, upgrade 1, upgrade. So that's going to cost 50 wood, and that'll unlock the next tier of stuff, and then we can upgrade our heat zones and our scouting limits and stuff like that. So that's a pretty big deal. So let's speed things up, because everything seems to be pretty much fine. It's just the sickness I'm worried about. The lack of engineers and sickness. In fact, I'm going to click engineers. So what have we got? We've got 5 engineers working at Cookhouse right now, and I don't think we need that. We could have them working at medical facility. We've got people not doing anything as well. Okay, I'm just going to pause it real quick. Let's see what this dilemma is. A note of thanks. Captain, someone left a note of care at the care house. It says, "Sir, thank you. With all the work you have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this help a lot." Oh, well, you know what? No problem. Glad I could help. Glad I could help. No one's died on my watch. Okay. Right, so what we need now is we've got a little homeless situation. Just a little one. So let's build a little bunkhouse here. 10 people can live in there. And maybe build one out here. Okay, so now we can connect this to the roads. Connect this one as well. I think we just built it this way, so yep. And now what I'm going to do is destroy one of the homes. Is this a house? That's supplies. There's a house here. So let's mark this for demolition. Okay, and look, that should demolish now in no time. These new houses should be built. So housing should be solved. This new place should go up. A few angry people about the number of sick. Let's try to sort it out. I'll have to heal most of the sick in 4 days. I'll have only 2 days to heal the sick and launch a new medical facility. You bet your ass I'm not one for half measures. I'm gonna heal everybody. Just wait and see. With my new redevelopment plan, things are gonna be just fine. So let's take the engineers off it. Let's put the cooks on this. The workers on that. Okay, let's see. How are we doing for coal and everything else? Steel is just... We've got tons of steel. Let's get more people on the coal pile. And now we'll have to start making sawmills and stuff, because we're starting to run out of things that are just loose resources around us. But while we have people not doing anything, let's put them down there. In fact, actually, let's take just a few off. I think because they do build things faster if we do it the other way. Okay, so we freed up this area. Okay, new medical facility is going down. Heal the sick. 18 sick to heal. Come on, guys. Heal them. We're on overdrive mode right now as well. If ever there was a time for people to be healed, it's now. We've got all these patients. Fed and sick. Fed and sick. Recovery time is blank. I don't know why that is. 7. Why is the recovery time... Okay, cool. Everything's getting okay for them. And then where's our other one? It should be right around here somewhere. Here. 6 hours. Okay, people are recovering. It's just going to take some time. We've got the new medical facility. And no one's healed yet. And food is starting to run out again. But I don't know. I'm confident that we'll do this. These guys are waiting. They've arrived. Searching the wrecks of our expedition, we found a body of a young woman cradling pitiful remains of a little boy. Was he wounded or killed in the crash? She did choose to stay with him, or was she left behind in the chaos? We'll never know. From a nearby hill, we can see a domed building in the distance. It might be the observatory set up in the Arctic by the Royal Society years ago. Observatory discovered. Oh, and 130 wood and 60 raw food. Nice. Come back home. It's the last time you probably actually end up needing to come home. And we should bring all that lovely stuff back for us. And we've got some... Oh shit, stress level is pretty high. Oh, it actually turns itself off? Oh, that seems a bit weird. But okay, overdrive is off, right? Pretty sure that's off. Yes, okay, it's off. We're at 63% for our next technology upgrade as well, so then we can actually heat everything around us a bit further at the expense of more coal. But we can build a coal thumper and start getting things a bit better and quicker as well. So let's check on our sick people. 20 hours for all these people. Patients, 3 hours. New people coming in. We've healed one of the sick. People just can't handle this cold, man. I'm telling you. I think it's because largely we have them, you know, working in places that aren't heated, and we really shouldn't. To be honest, what we need to do is put down something like a sawmill, coal thumpers, and that way they can just work next to something like this. Ugh, it's so awkward. Why can't they? About here? Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty far up though. So we'll do that. Build a street all the way up to this. And then we can just kind of heat this area. Maybe build a coal thumper next to it. There we go. Okay, we've connected it all up. That should be fine. And then what we can do is get coal thumper. No! One of our people died. Ah, no. God damn it. We'll have to check who it was. At 6:02 on December 3rd, 1888, one of our people died. One died of unknown causes. Edward Hall. What? Normally it says he died of sickness. He died of unknown causes? Oh, I can't even count that. As far as I'm concerned, he died of old age. Edward Hall. God damn. God damn Edward Hall. Alright, I was gonna put down a steam hub here. What's the point anymore? This will heal people. Heal the workers, or heat the workers around. Hopefully everyone can come out and start building this area up. I'm so sorry everyone, I failed you right toward the end. On day 8, Edward Hall. Now we need to decide what to do with the body. So we can build a cemetery or corpse disposal. Corpse disposal will give us a snow pit, no disease risk from unburied bodies. Cemetery will increase our hope, disease risk from unburied bodies, none. Burials take time, lowering productivity. Okay, let's go with the cemetery.
Hear me. New law.
People will be given their proper burials. And they can be built out here. They don't need to be built in the warmth. There we go. That's the cemetery. You're gonna work by the place where you die. It's motivating. Alright, let's speed up time. Down to 104 people now.
Time to get to work.
A farewell note. Sir, the man whose leg you ordered amputated committed suicide. He left a note. I can't live like that. Crippled and without purpose. I'm just a burden. Yet another mouth to feed. Was this Edward Hall? It takes a lot of strength to live like that. We didn't lose any more. So I guess, in a weird way, I didn't really let anyone die, but indirectly someone killed themselves because I amputated them and they felt a burden. Damn. One of our men just died. Sickness, accidents, everlasting cold. No matter how prepared we are, suicide. In these harsh conditions, it will happen from time to time. Open the Book of Laws. We've already signed this, so that's fine. Damn. Didn't expect that. Suicide. What a guy. Didn't want to be a burden. 3 sick absences from the coal pile. Holy crap, we are low on the coal right now. Anyway, so I'm glad to see, just, I know it sounds harsh, but I'm glad it wasn't someone who was sick, someone who was hungry, someone who froze. It's someone who chose the easy way out, and it wasn't an easy way out. Alright, these places are being built, these new working stations, sawmill, coal thumper, cemetery, industry is expanding, steam hubs. Things are looking good. We're about to hit another cold snap though again. Cemetery established, we can put that body away hopefully. Here lies no one yet. And our boys are coming back with, what are they bringing back? 60 food and 180 wood, oh yes. It's good stuff. Right, this place is heating this area, sort of. It's got it up to chilly, these two places. I'm glad it's got the cemetery up nice and warm. I think I might have built it just a bit out of range actually of this building properly, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, well we've got one free worker, 1 out of 69 free workers. We'll get him working on the coal thumper. Okay, apparently he can't. I think it's telling me the one crippled guy is free, but he's just not. I don't know why it tells me that. But we do have people working on the coal pile still. Basically, the coal thumper doesn't actually generate coal, it creates coal piles, as far as I'm aware. Let's just have a quick read of it, just to make sure I'm right with that. By pumping pressurized water into underground coal deposits, the coal thumper washes the material to the surface to form up to 1 coal pile of 560 coal per workday, enough for 2 gathering posts. I've never used gathering posts, I don't see the point. They just, I don't really get it. I might be using them wrong, but gathering posts are kind of like places, I think they can bring resources back to the posts instead of going back to the generator, but I like them going back to the generator because, or to the stockpiles because they actually get warm on the way there, even though it does take a little bit longer. Alright, there's not really anything else to do. We are kind of heating this area for no reason. Let's turn it on to the work hours heating range because it's only for working people only. You could put it on 24 hours a day, but there's no need. Coal thumper. Yeah. Steel wreckage depleted. Generators overdrive is off. Steel wreckage depleted. So we've got 14 people doing nout. Let's get them on that. Let's get people working on the sawmill. We'll be generating more wood. Although, we're about to bring in a ton of wood, so let's get them working on the coal thumper for now. Efficiency 20% until they get more people working on it. Our scouting party is almost on his way back. How are we doing with the sick? 8 out of 18. And we're halfway down. This little bar kind of retreats as we complete our quest. So, we've got patience about a day, 13 hours, etc., etc. Patience, 2 hours a day. So these have gotten just new patients recently. 7, 8 hours. Okay. They're being healed though. They're being looked after. 2 people are sick that aren't being looked after. It's not too bad. Scouts returned with the cargo, 60 raw food, 180 wood. The chefs are working away on turning that into, what is this, very bad? They've made some very bad meals. That's weird. Of course, you can enact laws, and we haven't had to, but you could enact laws that will make soup and food additives a thing, so your food rations will go further. You know, but I don't want to do that. We're fine. We seem to be feeding everyone. No one's really going hungry. In fact, we just have 1 crippled, 16 in treatment, and 1 sick. So everyone, pretty much everyone's been healed. 1 sick person isn't. Pat Collard. He's living in a place that's very low risk of getting sick. He is sick at the moment, but hopefully he doesn't get too much worse. Hopefully it's just your run-of-the-mill common cold. Ah, so we can see a little coal deposit starting to form on the outside here. It'll take a while, but we should be fine. And we've got enough coal coming in. Everything's going great. We're doing fantastic. Oh, our expedition is waiting. We might actually have time for 1 more. Observatory? Broken Tower. I want to do the observatory. I'm more interested to see what happens there. On they go. Although we could have just taken them off the expedition. 19 hours, actually. Oh, I don't know if they will make it there and back, really. But we might get a little story to see what happens. Facing starvation. Open book of laws. Not now. Ah. Nah, you're fine. Don't worry. We just got a bunch of raw food coming in, so this should be all turned into regular food soon for you guys. Not until the morning, though. But hopefully no one's going to starve. It doesn't say anyone's hungry, so I think people are fine. Oh, the tech tree. I forgot to upgrade this. I haven't upgraded this in a while. That was pretty silly on my part. A wall drill. We'll dig into the ice wall, extracting up to 160 wood per day. Damn. That's pretty cool. Medical post upgrade. Thanks to improved tools and methods, people employed at medical posts will heal the sick faster. That's what I want. We're actually fine for warmth, I think, generally speaking, so we can do this one, I think. Because generator range upgrade would be really good, and I do want to activate that, but this one seems more important for now. Alright, let's keep things on a pretty fast speed for now. We're coming close to the end of our little let's play here. 4 people are sick. More people are getting sick actually all the time, and things are about to get much colder. That's why I want to heal the sick faster. It's a dilemma, isn't it? It's like, do I heal the sick faster, or do I try to increase the heat range of you know, this? Because increasing the heat range will basically prevent people getting sick, but healing the sick faster will free up the areas for people who do get sick. It's a tough one. And we're gonna have people working out here in the cold. I feel like this steam generator should actually be built right around at the back here. Or this, what is it called? It's a steam hub. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move it. Oh my god. In fact, let's just build one right here. We can afford to have both on, I would think. We can just turn one off if we don't. We're down to 139 coal. Pretty low on coal. Temperature has fallen again. Let's kick this bad boy into overdrive. Heat everybody up a bit more. We've got 5 hours of coal left. Okay, yeah, we're just starting to gather some more now, though, so things are okay. It's interesting. I mean, the coal is going up, but they're not actually on it, so I guess in this game they don't have to be... It's not like a direct thing where they're like on it. They're kind of like assigned to it, and as soon as work time begins, I guess they count as getting it, which is kind of good, I guess. Saves that kind of minutia of getting to and from work on different times and stuff like that. 3 people are in the care house right now. They've been taken care of, as they should be. Got everyone in homes right now, doing good. Everything's going pretty good. We're almost approaching our last day, and our guys are about to reach the next expedition. Healthcare promise fulfilled. We did it just before the time ran out. You did what you said. Hope will grow. Discontent will fall. See you later. So discontent is there because of bad food, cold at home, cold at work. People are hungry. People are hungry and bad food. I don't know why. Neutral food. I guess if it sits there for a while, maybe, or something. It's not quite fresh. Or maybe because the workers are making it isn't as good as the engineers, because I never had that problem until now. Mild frostbite. Someone just became ill. Someone became gravely ill because of that. 2 sick are gravely ill. And 13 people are in treatment, though we should have 15 people in treatment. I guess it's taken a while for them to get to where they need to go. Inoperative. Oh, god damn it. It needs a street connection. Alright, hopefully that'll fix it up pretty quickly. Alright, what's this guy? The kid. Captain, there's a kid standing in the cemetery. He's been there for the past 3 hours. He wants to talk to you. He says that we should organize an emergency meeting so his mother will wake up and attend. I mean, I'm sorry for his loss, but only one person has died and it was a guy and he killed himself. So it should say his father. I'm sorry for his loss. If I think the kid's losing his mind. He's at the cemetery. Here lies Edward Hall, the one man who killed himself. This area just needs this final road connection before it can actually heat up. The workday is going to be over by the time it gets done. Alright, we're almost on our last day now. Oh, these guys are here. Let's search. There's an observatory. Some of the people are here. Oh, some of our people are here. They saw the building from afar and came here for help, but found everybody dead. It seems the astronomers died from a toxin in spoiled canned beef. They wrote in their diaries that the loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by southern volcanoes. The sun is dimming. Oh my god. No further sites discovered. See, I really want to know what's causing this kind of like ice storms and stuff like that, and global well, is it global warming or is it volcanic ash clouds, etc.? You know, very interesting. Point to survivors home. The scouts will lead the survivors to our city safely. Let's bring back the last few people. Don't think we'll get them in time though. 20 hours. I think the game ends at day 10 at 2200, so we might see them. Cold homes. Captain, the crowd is worried about the temperature in their homes. We have to do something about it. I'll have to heat the homes in 2 days. Let's solve this problem. I'm going to solve this problem by getting our research to 100%, and that should heat the homes. In fact, I actually have to make them colder temporarily, unfortunately. The overdrive is pretty much at its limit. I wonder, actually, can I game the system and just turn this on now? No, I can't. Okay. It's probably the people on the outer homes, mostly. Alright, 206 wood. We've got wood for days. No one's even working the sawmill. That's how much wood we have. We don't even need it. Coal thumper's doing its thing. Pumping out. Oh, look, there's a massive coal pile right here. So let's take everyone off. We can take people off this coal pile. Tell them to work this one, as it's right next to the heat source. And if we need to, we'll go to that one later. Alright, so it's nighttime. Everything's going pretty well. 2 gravely, or 2 crippled. 1 in palliative care. Oh, gravely ill. Yeah. They should be moved to the care home, I thought, but I guess not. And 7 sick that aren't being treated. We do have a lot of sick on our hands. I think that's been my failing in this playthrough. A lot of sick. Not healing them as fast as we are, you know, producing them, I think. Yeah, look, it's going up. 7, 8. It's going up. I'm gonna turn this on again. Just briefly. Our research is still at a flat 60%. We need people to work it. You can build multiple workshops to get that going faster, which we probably could have done. Alright, we're just flying through time now. Still at 60%, waiting for someone to get to work. God damn it. They should start working now. Generator overdrive is off. Thank God it actually does that for me, or I probably would have let it blow. This area should be pretty warm now. Coal is good, wood is good, steel is fine. We don't really need it right now. Later on you can get steel and you can get iron and smelting and things like that, and I guess you can get more complicated machines as time goes on. We're getting pretty close to the end now. Our little expedition is about to come back, probably with a few more people. Medical post upgrade researched. Ah, that's right, I went for the medical post upgrade. I didn't actually go for the heat zone upgrade. Allows us to turn up the range setting. Takes 9 hours. Is this day 10? Yeah, this is day 10. We're getting close to the end. We didn't quite get there. But I don't think anybody died. The only person that died is the suicide guy. And I guess you'll have to tell me in the comments if you feel like, I don't know, am I being a little cheap saying that doesn't count? I don't know. I feel like it doesn't quite count. He did it because he didn't have to. You know, he didn't have to. I didn't kill someone. He killed himself because of my situation, I guess. Scouts have returned with 8 engineers and 22 workers. Hello. We got loads more people now. We've got 17 homeless. We need to build new homes. Oh, and I think I'm getting my slowdown again, but the game's just about over, so I might just leave it. Let's build those 2 little houses there to take care of all these last few people. Connect the roads, and we should be good. Now, I think what I would do if I was continuing playing is probably build another workshop, put the new engineers we just got on that, as well as maybe throw some down on the medical outposts. What are they called? Medical posts. Efficiency 110, efficiency 73. I don't know why these ones aren't as efficient. I don't know why that's the case. Like if I hover over it, doesn't say, and they're at the same temperature level, so not too sure. Current efficiency, 1 of 3 employees present. Oh, okay, I guess it's the morning, they haven't reached there yet or something. It's actually not the morning, I don't know why they're not working it. Alright guys, I think we're getting close to the end. And that's it. That is Frostpunk. First 10 days. Almost achieved a no death run. I mean, in a way, I didn't directly kill anybody. But yeah, that's Frostpunk. I think they're announcing a date for this game to come out pretty soon. GameSpot said that they're releasing the game in a month. Which sounds crazy. They haven't actually put a date to it yet. It still says TBA on their Steam page. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know what you think of a longer video like this. I really enjoyed it. I really like doing longer form gameplay videos like this alongside the other kind of scripted videos I have. So let me know what you think of that, and if you're interested in seeing more you know, more videos like that. If I do a Total War review, I might throw up a Total War, you know, hour playthrough session, or whatever the game may be, Railway Empire, whatever it happens to be. I think it's fun, and it certainly would probably help my YouTube watch time, as they certainly need a certain amount of that. So that's another reason for doing it. I used to do Let's Plays before, and they used to go down pretty well, so I don't mind doing them again. They're quite fun and shake up the channel a bit. Okay, that's going to be it for Frostpunk. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you made it all the way through, I really do appreciate it. Anyway, so yeah, I'm hoping to get the game early for review, hoping to continue with it. Let me know if you want to see more of it, and I'm hoping to play it on Twitch as well. Alright guys, that's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.